Hello everyone. Now I will take you through a demo session on how to use Kaushal Bharat for on-site inspections via mobile, that is mobile app. First, I'll have to search Kaushal Bharat app through the Google Play Store and install it on my mobile. Since I have already installed, I will open the app. Now you can see I just opened the app. Once it is opened, you'll have to insert your username and concerned password. So I have given the username, ID and then password. See, if you give a wrong password, it will not take. So let me check. Yes. So after this, once you have logged in, then you will have a detail of all the pending and completed batch inspections details. So herein I have already scheduled an inspection of a center at Chennai. So that is being shown. So I'll start the inspection then. After that, the system will prompt you to open your GPS location. Since I didn't do it, so after that, once you open it, it will take it, right? Now since once you start the GPS, it will automatically detect your location and allow you to start the inspection if you are within the range. Okay, now since you can see, it will be starting through physical infrastructure and equipment, wherein you can check the training center details and view project details. Okay, now after checking this, you can also check the trade wise target, district wise target and residential center details. So once you are okay with all these, we can start inspections. Click on start. Then it will ask whether you want to start physical infrastructure. I will say yes. So let's start. Now after that, on the top side, you can see view due diligence part. So when you click on it, you can check what is the actual due diligence form of the center. You can have a glance through it. Okay, and after that, you can start with the infrastructure part regarding if there are any major or minor modifications. I have already inserted one of my comments, so I'll continue with it. Okay, now after that, you can see there are the part which will start now is training center due diligence. Okay, so in total in this part you will have 51 questions. You'll have to answer all the questions. There can be basically two answers to every response, either yes or no, and based on the questions you can also have an option called not applicable. So as per your requirement or as per the center's detail, you can give your response. So under the training center due diligence part, as you can see, there are a total of 51 questions. I have already given my response to it. So after checking whether I have given all response to all the questions, yes or no, then we will add my comment. Then I'll move to the next part. So since I have already given answer to the 51 responses, I'll move on. Just to let me clear the things again to you, you'll have to give response to every question. You can't leave out any of the questions. Okay. Now after that, I will have ongoing batches detail. Fine. So see, you can see if there are any batches, it will give you a screen, what is it called as a dashboard shot. You can check whether you have any pending or not. So here also I have already given my answer, but in reality when you go for inspection, you will have an option called generate sample. Once you click on that part, you will get the generate sample option. Through this single click, you will get sample generated for the number of ongoing batches and the number of completed batches. Okay, so since I have already done it, I'll move to the next part to start the question and answer. Okay, so in total you can see this is one of the batch. I have already given all the answers to the questions pertaining to basic records, question pertaining to candidate attendance, questions pertaining to distribution of training learning material, then assessment and entitlement distribution, and finally the residential part. Okay, so in total there are 1 2 see basic record section, candidate attendance section, distribution of training learning material, then assessment, entitlement and residential. All these have already been covered. Since it's only a demo session, so I've done it. I've answered all the questions. Now I'll move to the next part then. Now this is pertaining to completed batches. Same way, under the completed batches, you can see in the top part of the screen, total 2 candidates are there and both have been answered. So in this way, based on the batches, for every batch 5 sample candidates would be covered for ongoing and completed batches. Since I have already answered all these questions, I will move on to the next part. But in general, when you go for the inspections, you need to answer all the questions. Okay, so after that, the section which I have is batches standard form verifications. Okay, so that questions also you can see the batch is there, and already I have filled up the data. Now sorry, I need to fill it again. So I'm giving the answers. Okay, you have the option of, if you put up no, then you'll have to write comment for every question, and if you want, you can also add some photographs if you want, right? So if you want, you can click a photo and upload, but since I don't have any issues, so I'll be moving on to the next part. I'll have to give answer to every question. I'm answering every questions. Okay, since after completing all the section, it will ask you, it will prompt you to see whether you have answered and you want to save it. I will say yes, so that part will be covered, and after that we will move to the next part. Next is training verification part. I'll give my comment and move on. Submit and next. I'll write yes. So this part has been successfully covered. Now coming to trainers attendance, I need to write my comments and give questions to answer to every trainer. So see here, there are 2 trainers. I'll give my response for every trainer. Every question will be answered one by one. Okay, so first trainer is covered. Okay, next I'll move to the next trainer. I will respond to all the trainers' questions. Every question has to be answered. You can't skip any question. Okay, so I have filled up that part. Then pertains to trainer's quality. I'll select the trainer's name and I'll give my answer. Okay, so in the same way, you'll also have to give your answer for every candidate. You'll have to cover all the section. Now after completing this, I will submit it, that trainer's attendance, trainer's quality section. You can see I am giving my answers for every question. Okay, after this I'll submit this part. Okay, so since I'm covered the trainer quality, now I'll come to annexure 2. I'll give my answers for all the sections under the annexure 2. This will basically cover all the standard forms available at the training center, or which we'll have to keep the records for. This pertains to training quality, this pertains to trainers, this pertains to assessment and everything. So in all the questions have to be answered. Please note, photograph or is not necessary. If you feel so, then only you please give the photographs. So I am giving the answers to all the questions. This is regarding annexure 2. Okay, after this once I've given answer to all the questions, then I'll submit it. Okay, now I've given answer to all the questions under annexure 2, and then after this I'll move to the next part, that is residential center. See, there are questions pertaining to the training center. I'll give answer to every question. I'm giving answer to all the questions. Now since this 3 residential centers are associated with this training center, so I'll give answer for every of them, and all the questions has to be answered. Please mark it. You can't move out without giving answer to any of the question. So you need to give your comment to you need to write your response whether it is yes, no, or in some questions not available. So since for this first residential center as Boswell, I have answered all the questions. So I have covered this part. Next is boys hostel. I'll give my answer to that also. So in the same way, since it's a demo, so I'm doing it in a fast mode so that you can also understand. But when you actually go for inspections, please maintain the time and please keep elaborate time to complete it successfully and give the actual responses. So I've completed this boys hostel part also. Next is girls hostel. So you can see I'm giving the answers to all the questions. And all these questions are as per the SF 5.2a. It is the same way in the website also. Now after giving answers to all the questions in the girls hostel, I will submit it. Okay, fine. So I've given answer to all the three. Now you can see whatever the answer I gave in all the sections. Let's go one by one. If there are any advisories, it will automatically come here. So basic record, there are no advisories. Candidate attendance, there are no advisories. TLM, there are no advisories. Under assessment, there are 3 advisories. So same way in every section you can check whether the advisories are there or not. So after checking all these, then you can see if there are any other advisories which you have left or you want to add something, then you can move back to the advice subsection, select it and give your comment. Say suppose if you have missed out something which was not there in the questions pertaining to whatever it was, so you can add it here under others and give your answer. Okay, so since I have added this, then I'll submit it. Okay, now at the last part it will ask you to check whether the training center is active or passive, inactive. So here I am writing active. Now I'll write the comment as test and then I'll submit it. So once you do this, that means you have submitted the inspection. Okay, now after clicking on this, you can see the entire report in the completed part. Okay, so in this way you have completed your entire inspections. Okay.